CS 3451 Introduction to Operating System, second year, fourth semester. The topic is Evaluation of Operating System, Objectives and Functions and Operating System Structure, presented by Anuja or APCSC, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Evaluation of Operating System. Operating system has evolved in past years. It went through several changes before getting its original form. These changes in the operating system are known as a evaluation of operating system. The first generation, this purpose is consisted from 1945 to 1955. Earlier mechanical systems were used which involved the use of large machines whose parts were manually handled by workers. The second generation, the phase from 1955 to 1965 marked the second generation of operating system. The system in this generation were recorded as batch system. These were known as batch operating system as the jobs to be done were supplied in the batch to the machine. The third generation, in passed from 1965 to 1980, is considered as the third generation of OS. It saw the rise of multi-programmed batch system. These systems were very similar to the batched operating system. These systems have the ability of multitasking and multi-programming, where the task of multiple users could be run simultaneously. The fourth generation, 1980 onwards, the generation of OS is known as the fourth generation. With the development of computer networking and various networking protocols, these operating system allowed the user to know the existence of other user on the network. The operating system in this generation saw the use of a graphical user interface, which made it very easy to interact with the operating system and in turn with the hardware. Operating system structure, that is overview. An operating system is designed that enable user application program to communicate with the hardware of the machine. The operating system should be built with the almost care because it is such a complicated structure and should be simple to use and modify. Partially developing the operating system is a simple approach to accomplish this. Each of these components need to have distinct input, output and functionalities. It also defines the operating system structure, that is simple structure, monolithic structure, layered approach structure, microkernel structure, exo kernel structure and virtual machine. The first one is simple structure. It is the most straightforward operating system structure, but it lacks definition and is only appropriate for usage with tiny and restricted system. Since the interface and degree of functionality in this structure are clearly defined, programs are able to access input and output routine, which may result in unauthorized access to I/O procedures. This is the basic structure of simple structure, that is application program, system programs, device drivers and BIOS, basic input and output device drivers. Monolithic structure. The monolithic operating system control all aspects of the operating system's operations, including file management, memory management, device management and operational operation. The monolithic operation system is often referred to as the monolithic kernel. In multiple programming techniques such as batch processing and time sharing increase the time processor usability. Working on top of the operating system and under complete command of all hardware, the monolithic kernel performs the role of the virtual computer. This is the structure of the monolithic kernel system. So it is interconnected by the unprivileged mode and privileged mode. In unprivileged mode is application mode and privileged mode is file system, network subsystem, memory management, process management, drivers and hardware. Layered structure. The operating system is separated into layered or levels. In this kind of arrangement, layer 0, that is the lowest layer, contains the hardware. Layer 1, that is the highest layer, contains the user interface. Up to layer n, these layers are organized hierarchically with the top level layer making use of the capabilities of the lower level ones. So this is the architecture of layered structure. The next one is microkernel structure. The operating system is created using a microkernel framework that strips the kernel of any unnecessary parts. Systems and user application are used to implement these optional kernel components. Each microkernel is created separately and is kept apart from the others. As a result, the system is now more trustworthy and secure. So this is the architecture of microkernel operating system. Here also the application devices, hardware, basic input and output, that is device driver, Unix server, file servers are available. Exo Kernel, an operating system called Exo Kernel was created in MIT with the goal of offering application level management of hardware resources. The Exo Kernel architecture goal is to enable application specific customization by separating resource management from protection. The Exo kernel size tends to be minimal due to its limited operability. External operating system have a number of features including that is enhanced application control support, split management and security support. Third one is a secure transfer of abstraction is made to an unreliable library operating system. Then brings up a low level interface. Operating system for libraries provide capabilities and portabilities. The next one is virtual machine. Using CPU scheduling and virtual memory technique, an operating system allows us to execute multiple processes simultaneously while giving the impression that each one is using a separate processor and virtual memory. The hardware of our personal computer, including the CPU, disk drives, RAM, and NIC network interface card, is abstracted by the virtual machine into a variety of various execution contexts based on our needs, giving us the impression that each execution environment is a separate computer. A virtual box is an example of it. The next one is objective and functions of operating system. The objective of functions of operating system, that understanding of the function of the operating system can be easier. The primary objective that can be an operating system serves us. First one is convenience. The second one is efficiency. Third one is ability to evolve. The next one is management of system resources. Convenience means an operating system works on the utilization of a machine. It lets the user start with the process that the user want to accomplish using a machine. It is very quick manner without having the stress of configuring the system first. The second one is efficiency. An operating system help utilize the resource capability in the best way possible. This is because it is reduce the time to configure the system. Ability to evolve. An operating system is supposed to be developed in a way that it must have a space to test and adopt new features without going through a complete restructuring of the whole interface. The next one is management of system resources. It ensures that the power of resources is distributed equally among the various processes. Thank you.